Cowes Yacht Haven has presented its plans for development ahead of submitting them for outline planning permission. The plans include a new entrance to the marina, new business units, car parking on 3 levels, a hotel and a redeveloped south basin. We spoke with the Yacht Haven's Managing Director Steve Cole about the plans.
Last 18 months or so, looking at our next sort of 5 or 10 years development of the Yacht Haven site, and basically this is a chance for the public to have a look at the scheme, give us their comments and feedback before we put in the outline planning application sometime in the next week or two.
Why do you feel redevelopment is necessary?
I think that Cowes rightly has a good yachting reputation based on heritage, but our view is that we're facing increasing competition from Europe, and people are expecting more and better facilities when they come to events, and we feel that these particular facilities will help us keep on attracting the boats back to Cowes.
And what are the key new facilities you want to introduce?
Well, the key facilities, basically learning from the event centre build in 2005. We are struggling with car park space, as everyone who's ever used us will know. We are looking to improve that by building a 2 or 3 storey car park. We want to make a new entrance into the site. At the moment it's a bit like coming in through the back door of the marina. We want to create an entrance that makes people realise that you are coming into the marina and is part of the town as well, so coming from the high street. And the hotel part of the development is really a reaction to demand for business use on one hand, and from our event centre use and from casual visitor usage.
This development, are we going to lose any space in any way for, say, summer events?
The scheme has been designed around keeping enough space to do our crucial events such as Cowes Week and Little Britain. At the moment the site is in a bit of a U shape and is not very easy to use. This development will give us a uniform shape that we can hold Cowes Week and Little Britain.
And some people will be worried about the loss of space for the boat hard standing. We see you're full at the moment here during the winter. How would you deal with that?
Well, the scheme shows that we will lose approximately 30 to 40% of our existing space. We are currently talking with other operators and with other site owners to look at the possibilities of moving the boatyard operation away from this site. Now, at this time, obviously even without any planning permission, nothing's set in stone, so nothing's in and nothing's out at the moment, but we are looking at all the options.
And what about the dry sailing, which is very important to Cowes? Are we going to lose any of that?
I think that if eventually we have the boatyard operation somewhere else in Cowes, I think that the big boat dry sailing would go to that site. However, there's no plans at the moment to lose any of the Etchells, Dragons, Ribs, quarter tonners. All of that is just scheduled to stay.
Okay. And will you still have a hoist here then?
Yeah, good question. If we don't have a boatyard, and it is a big if, and we don't have a big boat dry sailing facility, then there's no real need to have a hoist. But we will still maintain, obviously, the launching capability of our mobile crane and the smaller crane.
And what sort of timescale are you looking at for this?
Well, as I said, we're just going into outline planning application in the next couple of weeks. That's likely to take the best part of 6 months. We then have detailed planning application if that's successful, and talks and negotiations with hotel operators or possible developers. So I think that at the very earliest the work would start in the winter of 2009-2010.
The plans look imaginative and the upgrading of facilities will be welcome. But many in the sailing community will be worried by the potential loss of boatyard facilities with no obvious replacement. With uncertainty still surrounding the future of Peter Harrison's site upriver, there is a danger that boatyard and dry sailing facilities could become increasingly scarce in Cowes, which has to be a cause for concern. With that in mind, it will be interesting to see what the reactions are to the Yacht Haven's plans.